right, welcome back, humans. We are here with round 2 of our match. Just to give a recap, we actually ended up going X0. So we technically, jokingly have one win for our thing here. So we need to see if we can get at least one more. If we can end this off at 2-0, then that'll be good. We can even lose the last round as long as we just continue on with what we have. Now we're going to ready up. We're going to start. You guys already know how we do this. Paper gang all day, paper gang for life. Seems like he's going first, so we're going to have to see what he's going to be able to get out. Now again, looking at my hand, this is not the best hand in here. I don't even know if he's letting me go first, but I will definitely let him know. Let's see. Is he letting me go first? I think so. Yeah, he is letting me go first. All right, so we do have a pretty bricked hand here. I'm going to set Royal Decree. There's not really much I can do here. I can set that, and then we can probably bait him out with something if I do summon Liu Xuan in attack position. So we're just going to go for our end phase and see what he gets. Now, the Monster Reborn that I do have, I don't want to use, but we're going to have to see what he ends up getting. He has a Gear Town. I'm not going to activate nothing else in response to that. Yep, it is. It's my sealed only. Alright, let's see. Ancient Wyvern is activated, and it's normal summon you can add one Ancient Gear. We're going to actually Ash Blossom that real quick, just because I don't want him to activate nothing. I'm not going to activate anything in response to that, but we don't want him to get anything here. So he's going to probably go in for the battle phase, and we'll take the damage. Ancient Gear Wyvern's going to go in. I can't activate any spells or traps. Oh, he can't set cards for the rest of the turn. Interesting. So he goes for his end phase. Chain another card. I could chain something, but we're not going to go for that just yet. Now he has 2 cards there, and we ended up getting something that we can actually use here. So I'm going to start off first, and I'll activate 3 visits. Now, 3 visits is activated, and I'm not going to chain anything else to his card just yet. But then we are going to go for Monster Reborn and get our card here. I'm not going to chain anything again. We're going to get our Liu Xuan, activate 3 visits, and that's going to be the start of hopefully the end for this. I'm not going to chain anything to it, but we are going to get our Sun Mo. Now let's see what we can do. I think it's like I think I can go for game, but I don't know. I'd have to summon out Sun Mo, then get out something else and see what we can possibly do. Without any extra cards, I'm not really keen on doing much here, but I might be able to draw something. So let's see. I'll normal summon Sun Mo. We'll activate Mind Control. I'll take his card. Mind Control is activated. I'm not going to chain anything else to that, but I am going to activate Sun Mo's effect to send that to the grave, to then chain another card. Nope, but we are going to add... Now here's the deal. If I go for Zhang De, that's not game. If I go for Zhang Yuan, I kind of like hold off the duel until another turn. So we need to figure out what we're going to get. We do have the duel locked right now. I think for safety's sake, we're going to go for Zhang Yuan just in case he's able to out what I have on the field. And because we're not running Rise of the Duelist, we can't really go for much else after this. So instead, I'll attack with Sun Mo, activate Liu Xuan's effect, which will allow me to draw a card. And then, we got our Kaiju, and then I'll attack with Liu Xuan, which is going to then do the 14 points of damage. Now, that's as much as I can do, but that's actually pretty good for what we have. So we're going to end our turn. Let's see what he's able to get out of here. So he's running main Ancient Gears, which doesn't necessarily seem to be too fast of a deck. We're going to press no to that. So Power Bond's is going to allow him to special summon a fusion monster. And he's going to send all of his Ancient Gears to the grave to then get out this card, which has a bunch of attack. It's unaffected by spells and traps, and I can't activate effects during the battle phase. However, he can't attack me. He can't attack me because of the Sun Mo and Liu Xuan lockdown. Sun Mo and Liu Xuan lock. So he can't even go for an attack with his card. So Power Bond's going to kill him, and he's going to take 6,000 points of damage. Oh my goodness. I think we might have actually won this duel. Just based off of that. So main phase 2, end phase, he's going to take 45, and he's down to that much damage. End phase, chain another card. Nah, I'm not going to chain nothing. That's pretty much it. We don't even have to do much. I'm just going to, standby phase will activate that. That's going to then put itself on its thing. I'm going to special summon out this by summoning that, and that's pretty much going to be game. So I don't even have to summon anything, but let's activate. That's why I shouldn't try to do things while you Yu-Gi-Oh! Yep. We're going to get rid of 3 visits here. I'm not going to chain another card to it, but I am going to get Zhang De. Where is this card? We're going to get Zhang De to the hand, and then we're going to summon out Zhang De. I'm not going to chain that, but I am going to activate Zhang De's effect, and we're not going to chain Royal Decree. Instead, we're summon out Zhang De. We'll activate Sun Mo's effect. I'll get my card back, and nope. And then we'll go in for the battle phase. Good round. Good round. We'll draw an extra card. There we go. All right, so we were able to pick up the first win. Now we need to see what we can do against Mr. Ducks Arthur, the Sonic Duck. We'll save that replay. And then we'll sort our deck. I don't think we're still going to side anything in. We can use the evenly matched, but I don't think that he'll have anything that he can use that'll out it. And plus, he's not really going to be playing that many traps, so we might not actually need to do anything. In fact, let's side out that for evenly matched. Let's put both evenly matched in the place of Royal Decree. If we do need to switch anything else out, then we'll make those appropriate changes. So, also, if you guys are watching this duel right here, please make sure that you check out the Sonic Duck YouTube channel, where they also have many duels and many sort of things that they do Yu-Gi-Oh! Wise as well. It's another Yu-Gi-Oh! Channel that I ensure you will all enjoy if you subscribe to it. So we're going to activate Tenki, add 1 level 4 or lower. We're going to go for our man, Sun Mo. Now, let's see what we can do here. I already have Zhou Gong in my hand, or rather Zhuge Kong in my hand. I also have Jia Wen. So we do have our Pankratops, and we have everything else that we need. I'm going to summon out this dude. We'll activate Sun Mo's effect. I'm going to send Tenki to the grave, because it's kind of useless on the field. We'll add Zhang Yuan. And then I'm going to activate... I'll activate Sun Liu Alliance just to keep everything that we need. So if he does special summon a monster, we'll at least be able to boost up our Sun Mo and make his attack somewhere between 2100. So he's going to search his card with that, with Ancient Gear Wyvern, and that's going to let him get something out of his hand. Now he's going to go for Ancient Gear Reactor Dragon, and if it's tribute summoned and it attacks a defense position, it does get to do piercing. He looks like he's going straight for the kill here, so we're going to have to see what he does. He's going to send 5 of them again, summon out that. I'm going to activate the trigger effect, which will then boost up my guy's attack and hopefully make him 2100, so that way we don't just die immediately here, because that would be a problem. When affected by spells and traps, my opponent cannot activate effects during the battle phase. It can attack all my monsters once, and if it attacks the defense, it does piercing damage. That 2100 saved me at least a little bit, but he looks like it's a rush down deck, so we need to make sure that we prepare for that. Good round. Good round. So if he's able to get power bond, then... If he's able to get power bond every time, we need to definitely have something for that. And I don't know what we can do, because he's just summoning it out without any other precautions. I don't think we had any outs for this type of card. It's very interesting to face off against something like this, because we're not necessarily prepared for it. Let's see. I don't think we have anything. I think we're just gonna have to go. We're gonna have to like hope that we can get what we need. He doesn't run any things, so if he summons out the Ancient Gear card, then let's just see what he's able to do going second, or rather going first. So we'll make him go first, and then hopefully with our Kaiju we can at least overcome whatever he has. Now I'm gonna need to see what he's able to pop off with his Gear Town. I also don't think that he's running Nibiru. It seems like a very rush down deck. But he is able to get his Ancient Gear thing, and he's able to get Gear Town. The only card that I'm focused on stopping is, is Ancient Gear Wyvern, I would say, for the most part. I think that Wyvern is probably the one card I don't want to run into, mainly because it's just like, that's going to be the thing that stops this whole sort of turn here. The minute they're not necessarily Wyvern, it's more or less Power Bond. If he's able to get Power Bond out, then that's something that we need to be mindful of. So Wyvern's going to help him get something to his hand. I don't think that he has Power Bond in there, so we don't necessarily have to worry about that. Now, we need to see what he's going to be able to do. I can't activate cards in response to Ancient Gear effects, so I might need to get rid of that. and he'll be able to special summon some card from his hand or graveyard. So he's able to get both his Ancient Gears out. I hope that he goes for something so that way we can kaiju it. But other than that, I'm not exactly sure what this field is and how this type of setup's going to run. But he's adding more and more Ancient Gear cards to his hand, so we need to make sure that we prepare in order to take something like that down. And he's going to send them both off to then summon this card. It's unaffected by my card effects, but he's able to do a bunch of, rather, 1,000 points of damage. So I do have Gamut Seal, so that's probably going to be the best thing to do going first. I can summon it out, then activate Zhang Yuan's effect. If I destroy this, he can special summon Ancient Gear from his hand or graveyard, also cannot special summon cards. Let's see what we can do here. First, let's activate this just to see if he has anything. I'm not going to chain my Ash Blossom. Instead, I am going to add something to my hand. I think the card that we should add to our hand should be... with everything that he has, we need to definitely prepare. I should probably add... If I don't have 3 visits, that's the one problem with the deck. So let's add Lu Xuan to the hand for now. Now, I can summon out, whatchamacallit. I can go for the thing, bounce it, and then get the cards that I need. I think that that's probably going to be the best move moving forward. So let's see. We'll special, whoops. Oh my gosh, we'll special summon this out. There we go. I'll normal summon Sun Mo. We'll then activate Sun Mo's effect. I'm going to send... my other Sun Mo to the grave, and then we're going to add Zhuge Kong to the hand. Now once I special summon Zhuge Kong, I'll be able to bounce my kaiju back and then go in for at least a good decent amount of attack here. So let's do that. We'll activate the Sun Liu Alliance. No, not yet. We're going to activate that though. Special summon him, and we'll put him in, I can put him in attack and I'll get 1,600. That's a good amount of damage, but it's not what we need. I'll special summon him in defense, and we'll activate a trigger effect, which will then chain that, sending that back to my hand, and then activate this, which will then boost up my guy's attack. So he'll at least be 25. I could have went for 25 and 17. If I did have Big Schlong, then we could have summoned that, but I'm not able to pull off most of what I need here. So we're going to go for the battle phase. I'll attack for 25, dealing my damage, and we're probably going to have to end with that. Now, I do have my card here, and that's going to be able to at least make me stop any power bond that he's able to pull off, but I'm just hoping that he doesn't draw a power bond. Power bond's going to be the one card that we need to, like, look out for. He does activate another fortress, so he has 2 of them on the field. I'm not sure if they chain to each other, but that would be pretty interesting. He ends up destroying his thing, so he's going to special summon an Ancient Gear token, and then he'll be able to special summon a card from his deck. This is going to be the thing that we're going to have to watch out for, because he's special summoning. We don't know what he's going to go for. Now, we do have Ash Blossom, and we have Zhuge Kong, so I can stop him from summoning from the deck. I can also stop him. He's going to try to add a card, an Ancient Gear from his deck to his hand. I don't know why I wasn't able... Oh, the moment that they're special summoned, they're unaffected by responses. So I can't even Ash Blossom that card now. That's the problem here. So he's able to get off a lot of his Ancient Gears. If he has Power Bond, this is going to be something that we're going to have to negate. Because I don't think we can do anything there. He's going to add Ancient Gear Fusion. He's going to try to fusion summon 1 Ancient Gear. And this is where I'm going to have to chain Zhuge Kong's effect, if it lets me. Now, Zhuge Kong can technically negate that with what I have here, but it's not letting me negate... It should have let me negate it from the get-go. Interesting. Unless I wasn't able to negate it because of what he has. So he has a 45 beater. That's going to do a lot of damage. Is that game? I think so. Good game. So we weren't able to take the second win. That Ancient Gear Fortress is actually a really, really good card. And unfortunately, folks, we lost round 2. Now, like I said, as always, please make sure that you guys follow us as well as the Sonic Duck on YouTube. Make sure that you check out their channel so that way you guys can see what they have and the sort of Yu-Gi-Oh videos that they're able to sort of make out. Now, again, as always, I'll actually reiterate this. Check out the Sonic Duck. Make sure you also check out the Artists with the Fro YouTube channel. We did unfortunately not win round 2, so now it's going to come down to round 3. If we can go 1, 2. If we can go 2-1, then that's pretty good. And we'll at least hopefully be able to move on to the next round. But we'll have to see.